Hello and welcome back, everybody. Here we are for some more modern action. Today we are playing some more Jund. This time it is not a straightforward Jund mid-range list. We're playing something more fun. We're playing a deck that's built to is designed to go into Valky, God of Lies, aka Tibalt Cosmic. Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. Now, the intention of this deck is, like I said, any of these Cascade spells can hit into Valky. Of course, Bloodbraid can also hit into the rest of our threes, which is the majority of our deck. We have 2 Lilianas, 4 Bone Crushers, 4 Simian Spirit Guides, which of course ramp us a turn, 4 Seasoned Pyromancers, 3 Kolaghan's Commands, 2 Blood Moons. Kolaghan's Commands really good against artifact decks right now and stuff, as well as good against good to recur certain creatures. For example, if a Valky or if Tibalt dies and goes to the graveyard, we can return the Valky side. We're unlikely to cast it, but it's something we can do. Also, Seasoned Pyromancer, cards we have to pitch with Seasoned Pyromancer can come back. Or, in the best case scenario, we can buy back our Bloodbraid Elves and do some damage that way. Sideboard, we have 2 Mindbreak Traps, 2 Blast Zone, 2 Angers, 4 Leyline of the Void, 2 Blood Moons, and 3 Boils. If you wonder what Mindbreak Trap does, if an opponent casts 3 or more spells this turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay this spell's mana cost. And its ability is exile any number of target spells. So, great against Storm. But, on top of that, it's also good against other combo decks that need to cast multiple spells in a turn. It's good against Neoform, stuff like that. Can be good against Neoform, I should clarify. Yeah, so it's just kind of a counterspell we can afford to play. Also, it is technically a way we can counter the Emrakul in the Tibalt's Trickery decks. Because you cast Violent Outburst, then you cast Demonic, or then you cast Tibalt's Trickery, then you cast Emrakul. While Emrakul's on the stack, we Mindbreak track the Emrakul. So that's the sideboard, and the main deck also has 1 Chandra. I forgot I meant to talk about her. Just kind of a powerhouse 4-drop. We also have 4 Gemstone Caverns to help accelerate our deck. Other than that, just pretty much normal basics. Choosing to play snow-covered basics for no reason other than the fact that I like the snow-covered basics. We are a Blood Moon deck, so we do have to be conscious of that with our swamps. But ideally, if we hit 1 black source, we are golden for most of the game. And again, most of our deck is red and green, so if we hit a forest, which is the more important land, we should be fine. Plus, we have Chandra to play in case we Blood Moon ourselves out, which may happen sometimes because we're just trying to beat decks that Blood Moon just cripples. And we still have a lot of, we still have 9 technically. We have 8 plus the 1 mono red threats. Unlikely to ever cast Tibalt Cosmic Imposter straightforward, but hopefully we'll cascade into it. Anyway, that's going to be it for the deck tech. If you guys want to see your deck played on the channel, go ahead and check out my Patreon in the description below. Also, if you guys are interested in playing this deck yourself, go ahead and check out my Mana Traders link in the description as well. Check it out, sign up for a Mana Traders account, and start playing your MTGO decks. It's pretty good value, and the longer you have a subscription, the better the value gets. You increase cards you can rent, you increase the amount of ticks worth of cards you can rent, as well as the price slowly decreases. I have to say it is one of the absolute best options. I really love it. And yeah, alright, let's go hop in around 1 here and let's hope we get some wins. Well, we have a turn 2 Liliana here, so I think that's a keepable hand. Maybe? Yeah, I don't want to get greedy and mulligan. We're going to keep it. Probably Gemstone. Exiling the Black Cleave Cliffs. Our opponent. Hopefully they're not on an Uro deck. Modern Championship Prestige. That's pretty sweet. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, oops, all spells? Nope, Amulet Titan. Ooh. Alright, so this needs a target. Which does, in fact, mean... discard Valky? Yep. Now we do have the 2 main board Blood Moons that are really, really good. They have a second Symbiosis. Untapping it. You can play a 2-drop here. Ooh, a Boreal Grazer. Ooh, are they getting real spicy this turn? Ooh, I think they're getting spicy this turn. They did not get spicy this turn. Forest. Cascade. Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. Boom. Let's uptick. Get rid of our land. Get rid of Summoner's Pact. So we know they have a land in hand and 2 unknown. Okay. Good. We are quite happy about that. Violent Outburst. What? Alright, let's uptick you. Choose this card. They discard another Summoner's Pact. I'm going to go ahead and cast Dryad. Okay. Alright. So against them, we're going to want Blood Moons, Blast Zones, and I'm going to bring in some number of boils, but not the whole set of them. We will cut out, for example, I think some of our Bone Crusher Giants can go. I think Demonic Dread might be a harder card to cast. Well, I'm going to want to take out lands, actually. So let's cut a Cliff. I don't want to cut too many colored sources, so I think we're cutting Cavern. Then in that scenario, we can just cut these. And we'll leave this in because, again, I think having the ability to possibly catch ourselves on a Blood Moon is better than nothing. Oh, wait, I didn't bring in our Blood Moons, did I? No, I did. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. I will keep this hand. Put you into play. Exile that. We got turn 2 Blood Moon here. Alright. That is quite the unfortunate turn of events there, but that's okay. So, Swamp. Snow-covered forest. They do have a snow-covered forest, so this doesn't completely shut them off of their deck, but it does do a good job starting to. Okay. Land. Land. Okay. Valky, cast Tibalt. Alright. That's a pretty dope one. Alright, well, I'm happy with that, so Cascades, cast, pitch you, pitch you. Ooh. We got there. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we drew the boil too. So we had our out if they drew their stuff. All right. Well, that was a win swiftly earned on to round 2. All right, we got a good hand here. We're gonna keep. They did mulligan. So here's the dangerous thing, right? We're gonna put this into play. I'm gonna get rid of the Kolaghan's command, and we're just gonna obviously hope we're not playing as an artifact deck. We are not. On the bright side, we also want Blood Moon in this matchup too, so there is that. Okay. So, because of the way their deck works, they want tokens. So, I am going to grab a Forest here because Blood Moon. But I'm also going to just go ahead and stomp this thing now. Because in order for them to go off, they need tokens. Cascades. Cast Tybalt. Resolve Cascade. Or resolve Violent Outburst, rather. Exile top 2. Two lands, one from each of us. Remember, this Tybalt is, we can cast lands exiled by him anytime. Oh, Violent Outburst. Oh, no. Was I wrong? Oh, my God, they're a Tybalt's Trickery deck. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, I was wrong with their Emrakul. They're hitting Emrakul. Okay. We were grossly wrong about what they were doing. Okay. Mindbreak Traps. And I guess Blood Moon in case they don't have basic forests. You're out. You hardly matter, and you hardly matter. I mean, we basically got to lock them out of the game or have a Mindbreak Trap. That's... Yikes. So our deck got to do our thing, but their deck also got to do their thing, which is shitty, because ideally when we do our thing, we win. But, yeah. Okay. Yep, nothing else in our sideboard does shit here. We should have just 4 Mindbreak Traps. Oh, God. I would love to go first. If they have a Gemstone Cavern, we lose, but... Yep, our plan is here just basically to hope they can't cast their spells. And then we win because of that. At least that's the current hope. I'm not gonna lie, it does suck, but let's take a look at their hand, see how dead we are. Wait, are they playing multiple Tybalt's Trickeries? Is their plan just to get to the mana and then go off. You know, on one hand, that makes sense, I guess. But on the other hand, that's not the best strategy. All right. Exile. Yeah, unfortunately, the one card we're not going to cast is Seasoned Pyromancer. All right. Apparently, turn 2 Blood Moon did the job. Send it back. The battle of broken, unfair decks at its finest. Although I will admit their deck is widely more busted than ours. Ours is just super, like, ridiculous. Theirs is just so dumb. If they go off, they go off. There's nothing we can do to stop them. I wish I could credit whoever originally brewed this deck up. I don't know what the user's name was. I am sorry, guys. I'm really bad at it. I don't claim this as my original deck. I wish. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had an idea of something like this for it. I just wasn't thinking of a Blood Moon. I wasn't thinking quite of it as a red shell. I did have the Seasoned Pyromancer, but I missed Gemstone Cavern because just don't think that keep that card in mind whenever I play. Yeah, I mean, deck is sweet. It's a lot of fun. We need to have Blood Moon or, I mean, really we need to have either an accelerated Blood Moon or a Mindbreak Trap in hand. I prefer the Blood Moon, because for them to connect the piece of basic Forest and Cascade spell in their hand is going to be a lot more difficult. Oh, actually, I think we're supposed to cut. We're supposed to play less Demonic Dread. Yikes, I think we're supposed to play less Demonic Dread. Not sure. This is actually a weird choice, because it might actually be better to make us go first. Alright, we got a mulligan in this hand. It's got none of the pieces we need. I mean, truth be told, most matchups I'd keep this in because, alright, whatever. It's like a turn 4 Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. Put this back. Exile this. Turn 3 Blood Braids, not good enough. Neither is that. Alright. Hold on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. The other nice thing is they can't really afford to play Simian Spirit Guide. Land? Bone Crusher. Actually... yeah. Let's just... we'll lock ourselves out of black, but... I think that's fine. That's no different than what they had before, so... Haha, they had the basic mountain. That's so rough. Land? Ooh, yes, okay. Alright, we're rolling here. We're rolling. I think we're going to stomp them and then just hold up Mindbreak Trap. I gotta be honest, I feel pretty safe from where we're at. Not saying that we're good. But I feel pretty comfortable. All right, we got there. So it was a sketchy one, kind of looked a little scary at first, but we got there playing. Nice thing is our opponent can't complain about our busted unfair deck because they're playing a equally, if not more, busted unfair deck. So, all right, on to round 3. All right, we're on the play here for round number 1. Holy shit! Oh my god, this is a hand we wish we were on the draw for, or on the draw. We could have put Gemstone Cavern into play and had pretty good mana for the rest of the game. We got a mulligan. This is fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. I'll keep it and put back Bone Crusher. So this is obviously a little bit of an awkward one here. Okay. Yep. I mean, that was a pretty bad set of cards. I mean, pretty much traded Kolaghan's Command for... I guess a Lambert and Kolaghan's Command for a Kolaghan's Command and a useless card. Although to note, because they are a likely going to be a Teferi deck, we may not just be able to freely do what we want. Yeah, they look like they're going to be a 4-color Uro deck, probably. Which definitely means we won't be able to just do whatever we want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but while it's unfortunate, it's not that surprising. Mm-hmm. Coiling. What the fuck? Cast Valky. What in the actual hell? This is like Knight of Autumn? Or I mean, Mendelian Click? I'm so confused. What the heck? That's so weird. What in the world are they playing that's got a chroma in it? And they gotta get a white source they're gonna play Teferi this turn. And they kinda need to play Teferi. They drew a Temple Garden. They're in fact going to play Teferi. Yep. I think they might bounce our Season Pyro. No, they're going to bounce the Elemental. Okay. Return. Deal 2. Okay. I mean, on one hand, it's smart to bounce a token because then we don't get anything out of it, but they drew a Plains, so we know all but one card in their hand. Oof. Another Teferi. That's rough. Here comes the path. Yes. Swamp. Stomp. Valky. Ewit. Alright, there's that. So as long as they don't actually play Teferi next turn, we're in good shape. Flooded Strand. Or I guess pathing this and then playing it would be bad too, because then they Demonic Dread. We gotta take Demonic Dread. They look like a value deck, but I'm not really sure what their big stuff is. I mean, I feel like you have to Ewit, right? Like, you can't just not play Eternal Witness. On the bright side is the card they drew is Force of Negation. Yep, make it a 4-3. Expected. Alright, let's take a look at their hand first. See if there's any cards I should be concerned about. Oh shit. They're legendary. Another Eternal Witness. Yeah, it just goes back to him, right? Yeah. Cascades. Tybalt. Exile it. Now, hopefully they don't have a bolt or something in their deck. We know this fetching doesn't do anything. They can't do anything with it. Shitty part, though, is they have 2 basics here, so we can't really do much to their mana base. They don't draw a land, they can't Ewit and Teferi in the same turn, but even if they did, we don't really care that much. At this point, our hand is not going to be a factor for most of the game. I'm trying to figure out what this Achroma's for. Honestly, I think it's been a long time since I've been this confused by a card choice in a deck. Yep, and the main reason I chose to exile the Knight of Autumn is because this getting knocked down from 7 to 3 is less appealing than me taking a Knight of Autumn and guaranteeing I get another turn, or I get at least a threat out of it, and most likely another turn of plussing it. Venser to bounce Tybalt. Yep, sounds about right. I mean, we got 1 left in the deck, so boom. Okay. So they are a Teferi deck, so we could want these. I could want those. Now, they're obviously more of a mid-range deck too, so I think I might want some of these. It's tough to say. So I think these are maybes, and these 5 are definitelys. I think I want to cut some number of these Demonic Dreads. Probably like a Kolaghan's Command, probably a Chandra, and maybe like a Bone Crusher. So let's just say not bringing these in to start with. So let's go ahead and cut 3 of these. And then like, maybe like that. Actually, no, I'd rather have this, I think. I'd rather have this configuration than not. In that game, actually, we needed all of our Valkeys, so I'm not going to run my mouth about him. We could bring in Mindbreak Traps, too, except they're just bad against Teferi. So, like, I'm going to keep this hand. Now, we need to draw another land. But if we draw another land, we get a Violent Outburst right away. That sucks. Okay. Well, we probably just lost the game because they're going to Teferi and we can't do anything about it. Trying to draw into a force. Okay. I don't know why they didn't bother fight. I guess they just don't want to try to beat 7 loyalty. Moral of the story, guys. Turn 2 Tybalt. Almost as good as turn 2 Admiral. That's the moral of the story here. Alright, we'll be back in just a minute with the next round. Alright, this hand's not great, but we're going to keep it. If we draw a land, we have turn 3 Tybalt. Even if we don't draw a land, we still have a pretty decent hand. Ooh, they're gobos. Okay. I'm going to take the... We got a pretty good hand against goblins. All we got to do is hit that 3rd land, and we're in great shape here. Also, notably, because of Seasoned Pyromancer, a Simian Spirit Guide would not be terrible either. Although we got to note that this card, if they're 8-whack, we could be in trouble here, to be honest. We could be just a little too slow. But we don't really have any good cards against 8-whack other than the Angers. Ooh, we're about to get fucking bushwhacked somehow. Yep. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we really want a Spirit Guide here. Well, that is good. Only problem is I worry that it might be too late. Okay. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we go to 1. Eesh. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Right? Yeah, we can only make 3 blockers here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we can only make 3 blockers, which means 1 damage still gets through. Obviously, a faster hand was important there. We needed to have a quicker start. I mean, they're not likely going to cast a 3rd spell. Likely it's just going to be 1 and then Surge. So, Blood Moon's obviously their mono red deck. Doesn't matter. The white's just for flavor for the most part. Leyline, obviously relevant. Blast Zone, too slow. And Boil, obviously, again, they're not islands. So, to where an Anger could be the perfect card we need here. Also, Spirit Guiding into Seasoned Pyromancer is important in this matchup. Or Spirit Guiding into really any of our bigger cards is important. They can really change the pace of this game from being over on turn 3 to us being able to stabilize and win the game. Big concern here is I don't think Tibalt is actually going to be any good. That being said, we don't have any cards that are better. I think Valky is just going to be a blocker most of the time. And to be fair, Valky's not a bad blocker. And I think if we'd been on the play, we might have been in a different spot there too. Could have maybe bought ourselves a turn. Especially since we got lucky enough to draw the Blackley Cliffs. So we could painlessly play Season Pyro. Oh, actually, we couldn't even put 3 bodies into block. We'd only been able to put 1 because the stupid Legion Loyalist. I mean, obviously, because of the deck's plan, we actually can't have creatures below CMC 3 in the deck. Or other cards below CMC 3 in the deck. Because, obviously, they conflict with Valky. And then, like, the best removal spell we could play is really bad against these aggressive decks in the form of, what's it called? Playing first. Snap keep. Yep. We got turn 2 Spyro or turn 2 Anger. Probably Season Pyromancer, to be honest. Yep. Okay, so that's good. Unfortunately, this means we're only going to get 1 token. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm not really excited about the Anger, but... Or, yeah, the Anger now that we have our Season Pyromancer in play. But if the turn goes like I expect it to... Okay. That's actually great for us. I mean, it starts out all of our Cascade spells, which I'm even gladder we discarded that, but... Yeah, I mean, that sucks. I figured it'd be sideboard pieces is what they're doing. Oh, we can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell. Oh. Yep. Light up the stage. Deafening Sounds and Goblin Grenade. Yeesh. Okay. Yep. I mean, again, we got a lot of creatures, so Deafening Silence is not the end of the world here. Yep, draw a card. That more than one creature spell is an important mistext. Yep. One of the last card in your hand is Path. You just done gone messed up. Still your turn. Still the same turn. Mm-hmm. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy about the number of lands they've drawn. Plus, Arid Mace is a lot better than Sunbaked Canyon because it's not a redraw. Start attacking for 2 here. Next turn I'm going to hardcast Tybalt, so I feel like we're in an okay spot unless it just burn us out from here. Remember that thing I said about not being able to cast this card? Yeah, I didn't think we... Oh, I was supposed to attack for 2 there. It's fine. We were supposed to not be able to cast this card, but if we get an ult, we're just going to bash them to death with their own strategy here, and that's going to be pretty satisfying. I'm not going to lie to you. Uptick. Play that. Play that. Boom. All right, opponent, let's see what you got. Denizen, sure. Legion Loyalist, sure. Actually, be smart, Joey. Be smart. You let him go to the beginning of combat. Then you stomp the Legion Loyalist. Now they're at 9. You go ultimate. Yep, then they concede because they realize they're about to beat them to death with their own strategy. Darn, opponent. I was really hoping to go off there, but all right, we can do it nice. We weren't actually gonna do too much, I guess. I probably would have cast a BB into this first, but whatever. Yikes. This hand doesn't look very good. I'm going to keep it, though. I admittedly don't like that, but... on the bright side, we can stomp something, and then we can play this next turn. If their play is light up the stage, this gives them a point of damage on us anyway, but I didn't really expect that to be my play for the turn, so no, they didn't miss it. Mentor Bolt, okay. Okay, nice. Yep, there we go. Again, they can spend the bolt to kill it, but if they do that, I think that's fine. Especially if they don't have another land drop to go off of. Yep. Beautiful. That is perfect. We are going to shock on this one. All right, well, we've just turned into the more beatdown deck here. That's not to say they can't have a huge turn this turn. They got a handful of cards. I'm hoping they play at least one creature so we can stomp and play this all in the same turn. Maybe we should have just played Valky last turn and let him bolt that instead so we'd still have Bone Crusher Giant around. No, but if we'd done that, we still would have done the same Blood Braid, except we would have discarded and dealt 2 damage. I don't think that's quite as good. Like, if they just play 2 1-drops here, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that turnout. Yep. Down to 6. I mean, it feels like it's going to be pretty hard for them to get over this Bone Crusher Giant. So I believe when Valky transforms into the new card, he's no longer got his text to return the card to their hand. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I mean, bolt this down to 4, attack me for 3 is not a great plan, I don't think. Oh no, it bolts him to 3. Never mind. That's a real bad plan. I forgot this deals him damage. Has this goblin match taken the longest of all of our matches? I feel like it has. Yeah, we're 55 minutes into recording now. Two 1/1s, nice. Cascade. Cascade. Tybalt. Alright. On to the final round here. 4-0. Alright, well, this hand's awkward again because it's only got 2 lands, but we're going to keep it on the draw. I'm going to pitch a Bloodbraid because we're so far away from casting them. Well, obviously we're really hoping to draw another land here in a turn, because if not, we're going to probably cry. Alright, so they're an Uro deck, which, you know, I mean, we got plenty of stuff against Uro. Fetch land? Fuck me. Alright, well, that's probably game. I don't think we're supposed to mulligan a 2-land hand. That doesn't feel like it's right. God, what the hell? Okay. Yep. Right, so we draw a land, we got to start working through counter spells. Yeah. All right, let's just go to the next game. We ain't doing shit there with that, with not drawing lands there. Okay. So you're good, and so are you. And so are you. Okay, so we're bringing you in, cutting you, cutting you. I'm going to cut one of you. I'm going to cut like 3 of you. Actually, we'll cut all of you. Got 1 K command. And submit at 61 because I'm lazy. And I really don't know what else to cut. Demonic Dread's our worst. Or I cut another Valky instead of a Bloodbraid. I don't know. Yeah, we're playing first. Man, this sucks. Alright, this is a turn 2, this is a turn 2 Valky, or turn 2 Tybalt, so they don't have the force negation, we're good. Of course, that's kind of what we're going to be banking on winning the game with, is the turn 2 Tybalt, so. Mm-hmm. On the bright side, they'll have to have a force negation to get us. Nope, I just fucked up. God. Oh, I just fucked up so bad. Yep, that was a colossal mistake. Yep. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Colossal fuck up. Colossal fuck up. No. Yep. 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 Second Valky. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Moral of the story, Joey, don't be a fucking idiot. Second moral of the story is that's how we're going to have to win games, I guess. Alright, this hand's not as good, but I'll keep it. We got plenty of lands. We shut off Sanctuary like that. I'm actually not going to Spirit Guide the Pyromancer this turn. Blood Moon, eh? Alright, let's draw to counterspell. Mana Leak. Abrupt Decay. That will also work. Let's see. Bottom. We're going to crack this fetch and get rid of him anyway. I'd really like to draw a second boil so I can boil and then untap boil again. Because we're definitely getting to that point where we really got to boil. Well, that sucks. We lose our boil. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Cryptic Command. Force Negation off of Archmage's Charm? Oh, do they expect to have Veil or something? Or they want to... oh, they want Archmage's Charm to draw the... okay. That makes sense. You missed quite a few land drops. It makes sense that you want to do that. Hour of Promise. I mean, that really sucks for us. But at the same time, this gives us our best window to hit something and do some serious damage. Like another Blood Moon. No fucking way. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Holy shit. That's some bullshit right there. That is some grade A bullshit right there. Wow, holy fuck. Alright, man, whatever. They had the fucking nuts. Take my Blood Braid. They had literally the best cards in their hand they could possibly have fucking had. Literally the best cards in their entire deck they could have possibly fucking had. Oh my god, that is so... infuriating is not explain it well enough. Yeah, we're gonna block. Cascade. Tybalt. Yep. And right now it looks like you'll have 6 tokens to attack with, or 3 tokens to attack, 2, 4, 6 damage. Because this will block one of them. Does not look like they can take it out this turn. Oh, you're all coming at me. I'm still gonna block one. The fuck? Yep. Return Spyro. Actually, hold on, no. Return. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's make sure I'm clicking the right one. So, return deal 2. Spirit Guide, 2 damage. Nope, I'm dumb. I can't cast Bloodbraid in the same turn. Never mind. Spyro, 2 damage. If they have a counterspell here, they win. They do not have a counterspell here, which means they do not win. Which means barring a fetch land, we should still be in decent shape. They have an Uro of their own. Okay. Again, problem for next turn. Again, problem for next turn. They got to tick down our Tibble here. They cannot let us... Oh, they're going to let us ult it? Wow. That seems... That seems less than good. Okay. Boom. So here is this. So first of all, let's go boil. I don't think that's enough, actually. Fuck, I don't think we can afford to boil there. Spyro makes 1 token. Yeah, I don't think boil's enough. I think we just lost. Yeah. Do we have anything in the deck that could actually do anything here? Yeah, I think we're dead. Yep. That is game. We can get another Tibble, but that's about it. Well, opponent got it. We put up a good fight. Didn't quite get there, though. Yeah, Feel the Dead is just a dumb, busted card. Is it bad that I'm more annoyed about Feel the Dead than this actual deck? It's bad. I know it's bad, but just tell me how bad. In the comment section, how bad do you think that is? Anyway, the deck was super sweet. Honestly, I think Valky / Tybalt and... I think all the Tybalt stuff that came from Kaldheim should probably just be banned. It's just stupid. These modal double face cards like this is just not... Either the rule needs to be changed that you can't... That the way the modal double face cards work with Cascade is you can't choose which side to cast. You have to cast a side... You can only choose the sides if they both are applicable under the Cascade. So basically change the rule like they had to do with Companion. So... Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, I mean... I really hate that stupid Sultai Uro deck, but this was fun. Which comes to think of it, we're probably going to play another Uro deck next. Probably going to play 4-color Uro. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.